Good morning, students. In the last session, we discussed about the process of strategic choice, and we have already learned that in a strategic decision choice, decision factors may be objectives as well as subjectives. Today, let us discuss the objective factors in strategic choice, which includes environmental factors and organizational factors. Objective factors are those that emphasize rationality of strategic decision making. These factors define a set of criteria on the basis of which strategic decisions can be arrived at. And objective factors are classified into two: environmental factors and organizational factors. Let us discuss about environmental factors. These are the external factors. A strategic decision or a choice will be limited to the extent to which it is dependent upon competitors, owners, government, customers, and above all the community for its survival. That is the entire external environment or the environmental factors such as competitors, owners, government, customers, and all in all the community as a whole. Or above all, the entire factors are very essential for the survival of a business organization. So, the strategic decision making or the choice will be limited up to the extent to which they depend upon these external factors. That means how much dependent on these factors, up to that limit their decision will be limited. That is, our choice will be limited to the extent of the dependency. And next, a strategic choice will be affected by the relative volatility of the environment. More volatile the sector, more flexible shall be the strategic responses needed for effective organization. If the environment is a constantly changing one, then the strategic choice will be affected by the volatility of the environment. So, the organizations that depend largely on external environment for its various inputs shall have limited strategic alternatives. That they have no more choices, only limited choices. And next is organizational factors. While making a strategic choice, the following organizational factors should be taken into consideration. First one, strategic intent. Strategic intent is the term used to describe the aspirational plans, overarching purpose, or intended direction of travel needed to reach an organizational vision. Beneficial results change from strategic intent, ambitions, and needs of an organization. Strategic intent drives organization to maintain competitive advantage or seek a new one. Next is business definition. Clarifying the mission and defining the business are the starting point of strategic planning. The business definition carries the blueprint of the firm's business, products, and markets. The next is strengths and weaknesses of the organization. Before making a strategic choice, the decision maker must know about the strengths and weaknesses of the organization by conducting a SWOT analysis. Then organization mission, that is clarifying and finalizing the mission, is one of the basic factor, organizational factor in front of the decision maker who are making a strategic choice. So these are the various objective factors in strategic choice. Then let us discuss the subjective factors in strategic choice. Firstly, past strategies. These are used to understand the behavior and the results obtained in the past in response to the strategies applied. Success of a strategy makes it a better choice, whereas failure of a strategy makes it as a dark horse. So the decision maker always taking into consideration the past strategies of an organization, and the subjective factors always it is basically termed as personal factors of a decision maker. A decision maker always influences the decision making process due to his bunch, idea, capability, irrational factors like internal politics of the organization, his own attitude, personality, and so on. So, subjective factors are always known as behavioral factors. And this include the past strategies of the organization and their results. Next is personal factors. Here, a decision maker's personal factors also influence his decisions. Some decision makers are of the nature to be defensive, while others are enthusiastic towards taking risk. So, the nature of the decision maker, whether he is a risk taker or he is a risk avoider, his personal this personal factor depend the strategic decision choice. Further, the value system and the personal philosophy of top management also determines what strategy would choose from among the alternatives. Next is time consideration. Time is also an important element which bears a considerable influence on the choice of a strategy. Sometimes the time allotted to take a decision is very less and it is difficult to scrutinize each and every available option. So, time element is also important as far as the decision and implementation of a strategy is concerned. Next is internal political consideration. We can say that strategic management process is a non-political process, but in real practice, a lot of internal political factors enter into the decision-making process of choosing a right strategy. This is also a subjective factor in the strategic decision choice. Next is action of the competitors. Strategic choice of an organization is determined on the basis of the likely more of its competitors. That is, if a competitor goes for an aggressive strategy, a counter-aggressive strategy may be pursued. For example, Colgate uses aggressive marketing strategies only when the competition increased in the market. These are the various subjective factors in strategic choice. Then finally, let us discuss the political factors in strategic choice. Firstly, identification and diagnosis of strategic issues. There may be several past issues or strategic issues. Focus on such issues and discussing the cause and effect relationship is better for the selection of a strategic choice. Or in the process of strategic choice, it is to be examined thoroughly, the cause and effect relationship of a past issue. It will help to control the future issues on the basis of the past events. Next is narrowing the alternative strategies of serious consideration. That is, here the focus of political action is control of alternatives. For example, coalition formation, resource commitment for information search, etc. Next is examining and choosing the strategy. Here the focus of political influence is control of choice. For example, a selective adequacy of criteria, search and representation of information to justify the choice, etc. is undertaken here. Next is the implementation of strategy. That is, here the focus of is on the is an interaction between winners and losers. For example, winners always attempt to sell or cope losers. Losers attempt to prevent decisions and trigger fresh strategic issues. These are the various political factors in strategic choice. And today we discussed about various factors in strategic choice, such as objective factors, subjective factors, and political factors. Okay, thank you.